Seth Rollins done with WWE for good. Real reason why Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are set to lose the WWE Tag Team Championships very soon. WWE will never let Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns for this major reason. The Rock's major announcement, hidden message to the Bloodline. Smackdown star next in line after Cody Rhodes, former WWE champion, leaving WWE this year. Let's jump right into it. Real reason why Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are set to lose the WWE Tag Team Championships very soon. WWE recently announced that Night of Champions will make its return on May 27th, and this could be a major problem for both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. The premium live event will be held in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as part of the company's deal with the Middle Eastern country. The name of the event was changed from WWE King and Queen of the Ring. The theme of Night of Champions is that every title on the main roster has to be defended, including the tag titles. This is an issue for the reigning undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, as the duo don't compete in Saudi Arabia. The former honorary use is not allowed in the country due to its strained relations with Syria, as he's of Syrian descent. KO also doesn't go to Saudi for WWE events in order to support his best friend. Night of Champions is set to take place next month. Since 2007, every tag team championship has been defended on the show. This means that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens could either drop the tag titles back to the Usos or to another team at Backlash in Puerto Rico, or the titles won't be on the line at the event, which would be a first. During an appearance on the Blind Boy podcast in 2020, the former Intercontinental Champion explained why he doesn't perform in Saudi Arabia. He mentioned that he doesn't have the desire to compete in the country anyway. WWE did a thing, a partnership sort of, or signed some sort of deal to put on these shows in Saudi Arabia for I don't know, what, 10 years or something like that. And I just wasn't invited to go, and I never really dug into it too much because I wasn't keen on going to begin with, he said. The WWE Universe would be disappointed if Sami Zayn and KO lose the tag titles very soon. It'll be interesting to see what solution WWE comes up with for this problem. What do you think WWE should do? Sound it off in the comments below. WWE will never let Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns for this major reason. Sami Zayn might have come close to defeating Roman Reigns to become the world champion, but there's a chance that it's the closest he will ever come to holding that massive title. Roman Reigns is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Whoever defeats the star will become the new champion, and there's a very good reason why WWE will never let the star hold it. Sami Zayn is a major star, but given that he is from Syria, there are major issues with him going to Saudi Arabia. The conflict between the two nations would put him in danger if he ever went over to Saudi Arabia. While it's not known if he is banned in the country, it's safe to say that WWE understands the sensitive nature of the situation and has kept him away. As a result of the deals with Saudi Arabia, WWE has to go to the country to put on major shows multiple times a year. With this being the case, the last thing they can afford is a champion who can't enter the territory. Having Zayn as a champion would mean that the top champion of WWE could not go to the Saudi Arabia event, something that the country would probably not look on too kindly. As a result, it seems that Zayn will never win the title by beating Reigns, and the fans will have to keep hoping for a short reign at some point. The Rock's major announcement, hidden message to the Bloodline. The WWE Universe has been sent into a frenzy after Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced a major project, Rock Day 1 collection, on social media. In reaction to his tweet, fans came up with several Bloodline references, claiming that the Great One indirectly acknowledged Roman Reigns and the Usos. However, one Twitter user pointed out that the tribal chief won't be happy with The Rock acknowledging the Usos amid tension within the Bloodline. The Rock is currently busy with his ventures outside of pro wrestling and is mostly focusing on his career in Hollywood. Prior to WrestleMania 39, there were rumors of him potentially facing Roman Reigns at the grandest stage of them all. However, the match never occurred, and instead, the head of the table went on to beat Cody Rhodes. The Rock had a message for the Bloodline after Night 1 of WrestleMania 39. In the main event of Night 1, the Usos lost the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Taking to Twitter, the Great One teased a potential return at some point down the road. He said, "I gotta tell you, I'm so excited for not only all the matches, but especially the main event with my cousin Roman Reigns, a Universal Champion. And to my family, the entire Bloodline, Jay, Jimmy, Solo, we're so proud of you guys. Kick it asterisks, electrify Sophie Stadium. Do what you do, it is in our blood. And who knows, maybe, just maybe down the road, I'll see you in person. Maybe. I'll just leave it at that." Due to his busy schedule, The Rock hasn't been committed to pro wrestling. However, it remains to be seen if he gets involved in the Bloodline angle at some point down the line. Do you think we will ever see The Rock versus Roman Reigns in WWE? Sound off in the comment section below. Smackdown star next in line after after Cody Rhodes. Legendary wrestling personality Dutch Mantel thinks Gunther is a future world champion, and he believes the latter should win the title from Cody Rhodes. The Ring General and the American Nightmare crossed paths in WWE the first time during the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match. The current Intercontinental Champion was the first entrant in the bout, while the former TNT Champion was the last. The Raw superstar eliminated the Smackdown star to win the match. Speaking on the latest edition of Smack Talk, Dutch Mantel heaped praise on Gunther by calling him a future undisputed WWE Universal Champion. He added that the Ring General should eventually capture the title by dethroning Cody Rhodes. "You can't be too packed. I think it's what happened to Drew McIntyre. Gunther kinda made him pushed him out the pasture. That's what I think, and Gunther is getting over. I think we will see Gunther as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion one day. I think when Cody wins it, it may transfer it to Gunther because in about a year or two, but I think Gunther's got a long run," said Mantel. The Ring General is one of the toughest superstars in WWE right now, as he knows how to inflict pain on his opponents. He and Cody Rhodes had a hard-hitting fight during the Men's Royal Rumble match. The American Nightmare told WWE Digital Exclusive that he doesn't want to face Gunther again because of how tough he is. "To find out how tough Gunther is, my god, it's one of those things I was like, I can't wait to wrestle him again. But no, I don't also want to wrestle him ever again," he said. Cody is currently involved in a feud with Brock Lesnar, and the two stars are expected to collide at the Backlash Premium Live event. Would you like to see a match between Cody Rhodes and Gunther? Sound off in the comments below. Former WWE champion leaving WWE this year. The WWE roster could be without a legendary superstar after August, after it was reported that Edge could be having his retirement match in the near future. The Rated R superstar main evented an episode of Raw in his hometown of Toronto, Canada in August 2022. He defeated Damian Priest to mark his homecoming with a solid victory. After the show went off the air, he addressed the live audience, stating that he wanted to retire in 2023 after wrestling in his home country. With WWE returning to Toronto in August for an edition of Smackdown, there is a strong possibility that the superstar could retire at the event. There were also murmurs of him possibly leaving for AEW. However, a recent report has squashed the latter speculation. WrestleVote stated to Give Me Sports that if Edge were to have his retirement match on August 18, 2023, it would be to retire from wrestling as opposed to joining AEW. Edge was last seen in action at WrestleMania 39, where he took on Finn Balor inside the Hell in a Cell structure to cap his months-long feud with the Judgment Day. The Rated R superstar secured the victory, but Balor busted open after a spot went wrong. The Prince later revealed that he received 14 staples to the head for the cut. Balor was also dealing with a grade 2 calf tear before his bout at the Showcase of Immortals. Despite that, he put on an emphatic performance at the biggest wrestling event of the year. The heel faction is now involved in a feud with Rey Mysterio and Bad Bunny, with rumors of Dominic and Damian Priest facing the babyface duo at Backlash circulating around. Meanwhile, it's still unclear what WWE's plans are for Edge. The Rated R superstar has done an excellent job of putting over new talent in what seems to be his final run with the company. Edge's return to wrestling remains one of the greatest comebacks in wrestling history, and fans will be hoping for the ultimate opportunist to continue for a longer period of time if his health permits it. Seth Rollins done with WWE for good. Seth Rollins is one of the most accomplished superstars on the WWE roster today. The Visionary continues to be a dependable act thanks to his incredible work ethic. Having said that, it appears Rollins was really upset with the last-minute changes that were made to his segment on Raw after WrestleMania. WWE's treatment of Seth Rollins has led fans to question Triple H's booking of the former Universal Champion. The fact that Rollins isn't advertised for future WWE Premium Live events has also added fuel to speculation that the superstar is on his way out of the company. Recently, another update on Seth Rollins' reaction to the changes was made available. Freddie Prinze Jr. revealed on his Wrestling with Freddie podcast that the Visionary was extremely frustrated with how things went down on Raw 2 weeks ago. According to the former WWE writer, Rollins apparently walked out of the show after the incident. He said, "What the hell is going on?" "I saw that coming out of his mouth," Prinze said. "I think he was more peeved than peed at them. I think he was pissed when he went backstage at whoever did that. But if I was him, I would have been just as angry. And I thought the way he dealt with it was so hardcore and awesome. Instead of cutting a promo, he just throws the mic out of the ring and walked out of the friggin' show." Seth Rollins' WWE Raw moment was apparently snatched from him on the show 2 weeks ago. The Monday Night Messiah was recorded on Fancam, having a verbal exchange with the production crew during a commercial break. Rollins was seemingly told they were going to commercial and that he would just leave the ring without cutting a promo after they returned. Seth Rollins didn't show up on Raw this week. It is worth noting that the superstar's name was not on the list of names who reportedly couldn't make it to the show due to travel issues. Cody Rhodes made his triumphant return to WWE at WrestleMania 38. The American Nightmare had a terrific comeback match against Rollins. The two would square off at WrestleMania Backlash and Hell in a Cell. The third bout between the two men saw Rhodes wrestle with a torn pectoral muscle. The American Nightmare revealed during an interview with Ariel Helwani that he almost got into a backstage fight with his on-screen rival. Rhodes was quite candid about his backstage beef with Seth Rollins and even went as far as to say that he would probably try and rip his eyes out. Rollins confirmed the hostile exchange during an interview with ESPN's Daniel Cormier. Though the two-time Grand Slam champion didn't delve into the details, he said there was a level of truth to that. The architect said he should be in the main event based on my body of work and what I've contributed to this company. I'm the one who has held it down while he drifted off and went and did his own thing. Respect to him, great Rollins said. He drifted off and did his own thing. I'm the one who held it down. Whenever everybody got hurt or did something else or went off or took part-time schedules or wanted to do less and asked for more or wanted to go somewhere else because they weren't happy. You don't think there has been plenty of times where I haven't been happy or plenty of times where I haven't felt like I've been on the short end of the stick. It remains to be seen if the Visionary will put the happenings of Raw after WrestleMania behind him and appear on WWE Raw next week. Do you think Seth Rollins' WWE Raw incident was a disaster? Let us know in the comments section below.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me